and project that a guy I could pick in the almost fifth round at the 4'11" and A.J. Brown be a wide receiver one and have enough wherewithal to know hey, that's a running back out there. And mind you, when I was going to pick Antonio Gibson, Adrian Peterson was still there. And the other guy, Jarius Geis, was still there. But I knew Darius Geis wasn't the guy because he was just too physical and I felt something was up with his head. And guess what? He ended up getting in trouble, getting arrested for messing around with a young lady. I mean, an older lady that couldn't move and stuff. Allegedly. You got to say allegedly or they can get you. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I had someone saying, oh, it's going to be the one running back. There's some other second-year guy for Washington. I said, it's not going to be him, man. Pay attention to the tea leaves. Look at the talent. That person was wrong about Derrick Henry and was wrong about freaking Antonio Gibson. You know who I'm talking about, Tyrone. Yes, I'm name dropping. That's a brother of mine. I can do that. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I was playing fantasy before I knew most of you guys knew what fantasy was about. Does that mean I'm perfect? No. But I stand on more firm soil than most. Hopefully we can all get championships this year. Let me close this damn thing out. If you got any type of value out of this show I'm putting on here, press like and subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about the draft. You think it was crappy or you wouldn't have did it? Of course you wouldn't have did it because you can't foresee like me. I'm a freaking visionary. Fantasy visionary. Certain people I don't even want on my freaking team. They're freaking undraftable. Like I wouldn't look at Josh Jacobs. I wouldn't look at certain people. I don't freaking want them. They can't move the needle. They can't move the needle. Nobody fears these freaking people. I want to draft people that people fucking fear. Once they see the taste and they start freaking fearing. We're going to start adding some structure. Since it's starting the season, some weekday structure. For Monday and Tuesday, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have, on Monday, I'm going to have it's going to be a Monday Madness show. Each Monday is going to be a Monday Madness by Flawless Fantasy Football. And we're going to talk about all things that happened previously on the Sunday's games. Okay, started from Sunday 11 to Sunday night games. I'm gonna discuss that, and then we can go back and forth in the comments and see what's what. Also, with each Monday Madness show, before the show concludes, we will have there will be a weekly player anointed the Ham and Egger Player of the Week. Now, let me tell you about the Ham and Egger Player of the Week. For one thing, if you're a Ham and Egger, obviously we know that's not a good thing, right? But in order to be a Ham and Egger, you have to get picked in the first, I'm going to push it and say 3. You have to get picked in the first, second, or third round of your fantasy drafts and underperform vastly. That's how you get qualified for to get a Ham and Egger award. And trust me, I'm gonna have a Ham and Egger award, and I'm gonna have it lined up like the Monday, Sunday night player of the week. You know what I'm saying? How they used to have the names on the side of that trailer? That's right, and we'll see who had the most Ham and Egger awards at the end of the season. Which would say something because guess what? You shouldn't have Ham and Eggers on your team when you're listening to this channel. You shouldn't have the leading candidate for Ham and Egger week 1 on your team. Which is who? Said? Who? Who, Elliott? Who? Zeke? That's right, Ezekiel Elliott. He was a do not draft for me because we've seen the best of Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, I know it was an unfavorable matchup, but guess what? I kept hearing people say, oh, he's a safe pick. He's a safe pick. No, the hell he's not a safe pick. You saw how much freaking Pollard was on the field? You saw how much of a passing team they are? Zeke's washed. You saw it with your own eyes last night. Or the night before, whenever I published this video. I'm passionate about getting through people's thick freaking skulls. They go by name and name only. There's no damn upside. I don't want a freaking player with no upside on my damn team. Freaking pedestrian ass players. You get your ass beat by those freaking players like that on your team. I'd rather have an upside player on my team that don't produce in a certain week than have a player on my team that don't have a ceiling and don't produce. Get my goddamn on blood pressure going up here. Who needs to freaking go to the gym when I'm freaking around here at a heartbeat at 156 probably. So anyway, we're gonna have Monday Madness show, and at the end of the show, before the show ends, we're gonna anoint a freaking ham and egger of the week. And on Tuesday, we're gonna have the free agent Trap House Tuesday show. What is the free agent Trap House Tuesday show? This sounds like a freaking drug house. Let's say it is. Basically, what the free agent Trap House Tuesday is, where we're going to take potential free agents that are out there, potential free agent studs, we're going to take them off the streets and out of the trap house, out there whipping up freaking that goods to go out there and do that street cred. We're going to take them out of the trap house and we're going to sign them to a contract and we're going to put them on teams. We're going to make wholesome individuals out of them and give them some purpose in life. Taking them out of the trap house and putting them in fantasy football lineups, even if we have to put them in reserves. We're taking them out of the trap house to put them on fantasy football teams on Free Agent Trap House Tuesday. And we're also going to have updates too. So we're going to find potential guys, trap house free agents out there just on the street, not being productive citizens. We're going to put them on fantasy teams and make them up their spirits. We're not, goddamn, it's finna happen this year. Okay? That's what's for Tuesdays. Free Agent Trap House Tuesday, and we're going to have updates that's happening up through Tuesday. I'll work on Wednesday and Thursday. As far as a waiver wire thing on Wednesday, waiver wire show on Wednesday. What went through and what may possibly, because sometimes people have waivers daily, sometimes people have waivers on Tuesday, sometimes on Wednesday based on, so maybe we have 2 days worth for Wednesday, but we'll work on the rest of the week later. Again, stop playing around, people. I know this is a long episode, but I had a lot of content in here and I wanted you guys to understand what happened. I'll run through my teams tomorrow. On my next video, I'll let you know about those and why I picked them. Should be a quicker video, but just wanted to go into depth about what happened last year because I'm tired of freaking referencing it and people not knowing exactly what I'm talking about, but I showed you. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Brown, Deontay Johnson, Gibson, Tanya, and Bucks defense. That's how you build a team and build a team that scores 170 plus points in championship week. You're not going to beat that, people. All right, so let's not worry about what people say, or be afraid of. Oh, we know when I told somebody I had A.J. Brown and Deontay Johnson and Antonio Gibson on my team, someone that used to play fantasy but they don't play anymore. I told him it's like, I don't know those guys, and they felt dejected because they didn't know the guys, as if I had a bad team. I don't give a damn if you don't know the damn players. You know why? Because I know how to project, so you're not supposed to know. When somebody tell me they don't like my wide receivers, that means I did a hell of a job because I had to spend my second damn round on the SOB. When I can get a running back stud, sure he might miss like I did last year, but guess what? I'm taking swings for the freaking fence, not trying to hit singles. No one freaking wide receiver is going to freaking hurt me when these same people that are picking wide receivers in the second and third round, backing up second and third round, hell, picking a wide receiver in the first, they have crappy freaking running backs. Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor would have ran circles around them and beat them by the damn selves. That's why I go with elite quarterback. I want a quarterback that can put up 30 plus points. I don't want a quarterback out there that's going to give me freaking 15 damn points. You know how many points that is? Like, comment, and subscribe. Flawless Fantasy Football. Get serious about it. Stop playing fantasy football and win fantasy football. See you next time.